All right. Good evening. My name is Edward Townsend, founder, creator of Wealth Creator in Houston Wall Street Movement. Just added another movement, the Houston Nurses Movement. It's been a great aspect of what I see going on every day because remember, I'm a problem solver as I see something that needs to be done. Okay. I see a problem, I find a solution. So I'm glad to be here. And first, I want to apologize for Monday, but I was out of town, out of state, and situation didn't allow me to get on Monday. But I'm here today. I always know that things will go on as usual. If we miss one day, we'll get back on track. So I did a lot of other things once I got back to get everybody situated concerning the things that we had done. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I am being advertised here. This is a new platform for me. It's so dual purpose. I supposed to have LinkedIn, but I am on Facebook now and YouTube. So hello and great day. I want to talk a little bit about the mindset. And I have in my book, I talk about the transformation of the mind. And the reason that I'm saying this is because over the travel that I had, man, I had a lot of people still stuck in the old traditional ways of the mind. Everything that was said was shown to them. Uh, to them, it was pyramid. These words I hadn't heard in quite a while. And I just want to let everybody know that it stems from fear, doubt, and skepticism within yourself. Because as a realistic thing, fear is not real. It's false expectation of things appearing real. So here we are fearing something that really it don't exist. You're doubting things that's only in your mind and it don't exist. See? So, and being skeptical about everything, that means you don't have faith in yourself. So what we're doing here is teaching people how to overcome these fears. And I see it's still prevalent. I mean, people with degrees and educated, just phenomenal people. But when it comes down to believing in themselves, it's a problem. It is a big problem. So it is a big problem. So, we here at Houston Wall Street Movement, we like to, we like to educate people on what's taking place and give them the tools in life that they need to work with. That's why I'm working very diligently on my website because I want my website to be a platform just like what we're using today. It'll be a platform of people that people would have to access things and information that they desire to use. So, and then above all things, when someone is bringing something to you, take a good look. I saw that most people didn't take the time out to see if something was not only beneficial, but see, that's why I say not just for you as well. It's for other people as well. Because see, the mind, as like the commercials say, the mind is a terrible thing to lose. Well, it is a terrible thing to utilize it as well. Transformation of the mind is showing you how to use your mind constructively so that you can enjoy and accomplish all the things that there is. That business trip that I had this weekend, it was phenomenal. I got a chance to, at a distance, I practiced distances because I had been in the house for 2 months, just broadcasting, going out for only things that we need. But I did my distances and I talked to people on the phone. When I met them in person, it was like to hand give them some information, but it was that silence. So then I said, okay, when I get back in the car, you can give me a call and we'll finish our conversation. And that's when all of the fear and the doubt and skepticism stepped in place. People, you will never, with these closed, you can't receive. Everything coming at you can't get past this. We got to open up, change our mindset. I'm smart enough to know if there's something you're saying that would be beneficial to me and that I don't know. I'm willing to hear and listen and be a part of. Okay? So this is the transformation of the mind, and it's a very important, very important. It'll help you get past things here. Let's see. Okay. I shared it to people that's on Facebook. It's being shared there now. I don't understand why they can't find it, but in the middle of the conversation here, I can't stop and get to working on trying to transfer something from Facebook. I sent it out early enough, so it's like 12:06 now, and that's 6 minutes into the broadcast. So let's get our minds together so that we can have the things that we desire to take place in our lives. Okay. The obstacles and the solutions in your life, they're phenomenal things. And we're going to show you how to do here at Houston Wall Street, to take those things and turn them over and turn them around into things that you can use, something that's going to be beneficial. I'm not about the norm. I'm not about the hype and getting all the people all emotionally stirred up to where they make and do decisions, during the emotional state of mind. See, we don't want that. I want people to know what they want and pursue what they want, to see something that's going to be beneficial to them. See, I'm not about just making money. Not about just making money. It's also about growing your own company, your own business that you own. And that's okay. Okay, just excuse me. There. Okay. I don't know where that come from. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I want people to understand that your business is your most important and vital component that you own. You own it. So I'm giving you the opportunity to learn and level up and build your own company. That's what I'm doing. It takes money to build a business. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes commitment and being persistent. Even though I miss Monday, I'm still persistent. All this year, this has been done. And in the process, the company, the branding, everything was all done at the same time. See? So that's what you got to learn to do. Some people say, well, I will do this once I learn this or do this. I teach people how to do it simultaneously. Earn, learn, and develop at the same time. I want to earn the money from what my company's revenue is. I want to earn money, from other assets that I know about, are part of. Earn that. See, income producing asset is key. Income producing asset, whether you own the company or not. I'm part of other venues, assets that don't belong to me, but it's an asset to me because it produces me cash. I take that cash and buy other assets that make me cash. See, cash, asset, cash is what the wealthy people use. I got this cash. I go buy this asset that I can sell and make more cash. Cash, asset, cash. So this is what we have to learn as a business owner. What are the things that I have to do to make more cash or to build more asset? See, that's what that's what we are here for, to teach you those things that you don't know. And I'll be glad when I master this platform. Okay, this platform is a great tool. Everyone needs it. To me, it's better than the lives that you see on Facebook. It's better than the lives that you see on other platforms, because see, I lost my whole timeline I had for 15 years, maybe 20. I lost it all. I lost everything in that timeline. Many statements, comments, a whole works, because see, I depended on one thing. It's just like I tell everybody, you can't put all your trust in man. You got to believe in God that he will lead and direct you in the path. So I got off that path, and I was depending more on man than I was God in the situation that I was in or what I was doing, and it backfired. Now I'm on track. He's in total control. Whatever I do it through him. Even this broadcast, we pray all the time about everything, about everybody, the ones that get on the call, the ones that hear the call, the ones that don't get on the call. We're here to help you to get the things done that you need. So I'm praying not only for us, but for everybody. So, and I just, it just overwhelms me at the things that we're doing here, and most people don't understand how they're done. See, and I want to be the one to teach you, because I'm going to teach you the right way, the out of the norm way, so that you can be successful. Everyone, please become a member and learn what we're doing so that we can better help and serve other people. Wealth Creator is a company that I created strictly because I put in 30 years of service in business. And now it's time to start using that to build businesses for myself and others. Okay. And others. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. It seems like it's taking control of my screen.
Mr. Townsend, I'm here. Taking control.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. So we're here at Wealth Creator. So I take all of my things that I learned, and I'm still in a learning process. See, I tell people all the time, look, you don't have to wait till you learn everything to get started. See, and that's when you allow fear, doubt, and skepticism to set in, and then you go to talking about pyramids, scams. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give a brief information that was taught to me many years ago when it comes down to pyramids and scams, things of that nature. They only deal in money or promises. We got 5 people put in $5,000 a piece, and then a certain time go by, and this person here will receive $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, or whatever. They will receive those things. But those things are not governed or regulated by any form or fashion of the government system or the legal system that we have. They are not recommended. It's dealing strictly in money. And most of the time, when it comes your time to get paid out, it don't work. I'm teaching you about debt elimination, taxes, building wealth, private bank ownership, eliminating your credit, debt elimination, and your credit repairs. This is all governed by all of the laws of the Fair Trade Commission. See, so we are legally bound to do the right things. So the things to be skeptical about is the ones that don't have anything that govern or regulate them. So that you can call a pyramid, a scam, or whatever, because you don't really have a source of what's going on. You don't really know what's going on. And that makes a big difference. So when other things come to your way as a business form, there's nothing wrong with network marketing. Network marketing is been around for years. As a matter of fact, network marketing earned more money than all the movies that was produced in Hollywood last year. Earn more money than all the NFL teams and everything else out there in the sports arena. They earn more money than them. So network marketing is not a little thing. You know, we got to stop putting things that we don't know about in small categories or in bad categories. I love network marketing. Network marketing got me to where I am. It was my first step outside of having a job that took me to where I am now. So there's nothing wrong with it. Even, you know, when you network, I'm going to use a person, a woman, say for instance, that woman seen a great dress sale at J.C. Penney's, and it was a $200 dress on the suggested retail price ticket on the dress. So they didn't sell it in a year. They didn't sell it in a year and a half. So they still had the dress hanging there on the rack. So now they move it from a sale to a clearance. They're still going to make a profit, whatever amount they sell. If it's on a discount, they took $50 off of $200. That's $150 still. Okay, now they're going to move it to clearance because it's been too long. They haven't sold it. So at clearance, it's going to be on $70. They still going to make a profit because they buy in such large bulk till the dress maybe costs $89. So at $70, they still make a profit. And people flock to the clearance and their own sales stuff. You see what I'm saying? So when you're doing things out there, you got to understand how the market works. A lot of times we'll think we're getting great value and we don't fear it. But we fear network marketing. But when you call your friend and tell them they got a $200 dress on clearance for $70, they flock to the store and purchase that by word of mouth just because you told them. So at that point, you did network marketing, but you didn't get paid. You networked with your friend, you market the dress at the store, but you didn't get paid for that. So network marketing is merely getting paid for your suggestion, for your marketing of your network, your friends and family that you sent to buy that dress. So it's no bad thing. It's being used. It's just not being used in the form that you understand. Excuse me. But there's nothing wrong with network marketing. And these are the things that we talk about in transformation of the mind. Because see, it is not anybody's fault what happened to us. It's us and the mindset that we have and the decisions that we make. See, mindset is a powerful thing if you use it the right way. It's powerful in a destructive way if you use it in a wrong way, because it blocks your opportunity. It blocks you being receptive and able to do things that's going to be helpful in your life. So that's all that I tell people all the time. Look, let's do a paradigm shift. See, and what I do, if you don't like what you're doing, you get your refund 100%. I guarantee you that you'll make money. Now, if you want to take that money and build your business, you got to first commit to yourself that you really want a business and why. See, I took 30 years of information and knowledge, and now I'm monetizing it through my company. So my company is not depending on any other source other than myself. See, that makes a big difference. See, when we go to work on our job, it depends on the company. Like the people that's been laid off for the crisis. I worked through the crisis. My business never stopped. See, it was because, see, my business worked for itself. See what I'm saying? So now you need an asset that worked for you when you don't physically do the work. So the crisis said, I can't get out and meet with people and do the things I used to do. But the social medias and things of phones and direct communication over phones and other platforms, I was still able to do business, but not as well as it would if everybody was able to do what I do. Most people had jobs and the money sources were different. So unless they could get rid of fear, doubt, and skepticism and go out and do something anyway, it didn't stop them either. See, but fear came in form of the crisis. See the crisis. The crisis had everybody locked down, out of work for 2 months. People went through a lot of changes. People that was not prepared. Sure, I went out. I didn't go out every day. I went out for my necessities. See, and my mindset was life goes on because see, I was used to being at home long period of times because my business is done from my home. See, so that's what we have to learn how to do. We have to make our situation be profitable to us. We have to make our situation, work for us. And I mean to say that because see, I want you to stop just trying to make money. I want you to start building wealth. See, if you build wealth, you make money in the process, but you don't have to focus on the making money part. Because see, when you get that money, focus on putting that money to work for you. Put it to work. How money works. And my book talks about your money is worthless. That's why, because we don't put it to work. Money got to work. Let your money be your asset. See, you watch Shark Tank. All of the panel is wealthy, millionaires and billionaires. And they letting their money work for them. They know how to invest. They know what to invest in. They know if you have your stuff in order, you think you have a great business until you get it in front of people that know these other components for you to be successful, you don't have. So they said, for that reason, I'm out. That means they're not going to invest. Their rate of return on the money that they're spending, it's got to be working as an asset. It's got to be able to do cash, asset, cash. I'm Shark Tank. I got the cash. You the person over here, you got an asset. You either want to sell, partner with, or you want information about that, right? So they give you the cash or percentage or whatever, and then they turn it over into the asset area they know that's going to make money because they experienced it and been through it, and you have it. So that's the only process. And you can learn that process through us because that's part of what we teach. We're going to teach you everything that you need to be successful as a business owner. And when you become a business owner, other opportunities open up to you every day. It's like you wake up in the morning, man, wow, what was that all about? So, you had this vision of your business going to places that you didn't even think about, or a place that you wasn't planning on taking your business because you lacked the knowledge. See, so knowledge is still powerful. I'm just going to tell you my little thing about luck. People always say, well, Mr. Townsend, you've been doing this for so long, you just lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I labored under correct knowledge for the last 30 years, under the correct knowledge. And now that knowledge that was correct and useful to me, I can take that and use it in my business. The people that I'm trying to help, 90% of the working class people, they labor under control knowledge. See, when you under the control knowledge, like your job, you can't get a pay raise when you get ready. You can't go on vacation when you get ready. You don't have ownership in the company you work for. See, so you're under control knowledge. See, anything that control you only going to give you enough knowledge to want to stay with them so they can continue to control you. The community will be so much bigger and greater if someone will do something. Well, my thing is to you, do it yourself. Do it yourself. I hear people all the time, why don't the movie stars and the wealthy people come back to the community and do something big? Well, they will, but they might not want to do it in the community because the community might not be profitable for some of the things that they might want to put there. See, you're not going to go in the bad part of the community and put $1 million project. That's a bad investment. So that's why I say, whatever you want, you create it and you make it happen. That way you'll be working under control, non-control knowledge. You'll be working in the control knowledge that you are working with, so that you can bring it up within the area where you want it, because that's your thing that you want to do. But as an investor, it's not a good, profitable thing to do that unless it's something very, very needful. Some people need it real bad. So these are the things that we would teach you in Houston Wall Street Movement. Okay. And then we got the Wealth Creation LLC. That's my company. We have things there. We teach you about business building and building a successful business. And, you know, the nurses movement, the nurses movement of Texas, are powerful. The nurses having the problems there now. The nurses movement of Texas were created for that reason, because they don't have proper retirement, they're underpaid, overly worked, and they just go to school after school after school at their own expense. So there's a problem there that needs a solution. And we have that movement going. Wherever we see a need and a desire to correct bill, make something happen for people, you know, it's a powerful thing. And we're going to continue to do that. And we also have the Houston Wall Street Investment Group. So we're getting all the things that we need to get together so that we can have the money that we need. We having people coming in right now. We had another person to come in last week. Just got to get her to do an application and stuff like that, so that she can get the application in, and then she can do a declaration, and she'll be these people are going to be the founding members of Houston Wall Street Investment Group. So we're trying to get everybody to get in. You know, it's 1,000 people. It don't take long to get 1,000 people. And then we're going to stop purchasing income producing assets that'll make money for you while you live in New York, North Carolina, Florida, Arkansas, California, wherever. It don't matter, because see, it's all virtual. I mean, you can go to the website, and we have our big meetings a year. We have our investment group meetings. We'll do them virtually. Sometimes I like to get together and socialize. So when this crisis and stuff is over with, you know, we might pick an area where everybody can enjoy themselves, Florida, California, or wherever the nice venues are, and we'll do a whole weekend, or we might do 3 or 4 days of things together, so we can strategize and put it all together and make it better than what we already have. What we have is good, but there's always room for growth. Like Miss Martina, she said, she's always marketing. See? So when you're in that business, that's your prime concern. I'm always talking about money, finance, and debt and wealth, because that's what I'm all about. See, I don't try to do everything. Matter of fact, I operate better when I'm doing what I know I'm good at. See, and I outsource the other stuff to people. Just like Miss Martina, she's an expert brander, you know, and I'm a computer graphic designer. Back in the day, I did it by hand. Then I went into the computers. The computers took over. So I didn't want to go into that area. See, but I have the knowledge of how I want it done. I know when it's good, that it will work. That's what I'm looking for. That's it right there. See, outsourcing. I always outsource all the things that even just typing. I'm not a great typer, but I outsource it to the people that can type. And you always got to invest back into your business. And the branding that she does is phenomenal. She don't know it yet, but I got like the Nurses Movement T-shirt, you know, and I'm gonna send her a copy of it so she can do her thing. See, I know she can do it because she's shown me through things that she do. Someone had a before and after. They sent a shot of a T-shirt that they had done, and then she did her thing to it, and sent it back. I loved it because it was different. She took your ideal and made it into an ideal object that was sellable. It was top notch. I put it that way. I just give credit where it's due. If my wording might not be the same to everybody else say, but top notch. That's what I talk about. Top notch. It was good. If I like it, believe me, other people like it too. I get so many comments on the work that she does. Man, where'd you get that done? I tell them where I got it done. And I said, you can be a part of this movement too. So it opened the doors, for people to ask questions and things, and then you can build from that. That's why I have to have material in hand. So when I get it in hand, because when the opportunity arises, like I told on our training today, closing was a big problem to me when I first got started, man. I was in about 5 or 6 companies when I began the first time, which was not right. But, for the people that could handle it, it was okay. I didn't have the closing techniques. I got my own private closing technique. The thing that I learned over the years about closing. And I practically close all the time, but people looking and listening don't understand that, hey, he was closing in. Just like she said, she always be marketing, I always be closing. So it all coincide with each other. You just have to take it and use it to where it fit for you. You see what I'm saying? So that's all part of the mind transformation. You got to be willing to change your paradigm. I mean, if you've been doing the same old thing for 15 or 20 years, it's time to do something different. At least try, because the job will always be there because it's the norm. And believe me, it's fading away, man. More and more companies are closing doors. There's a lot of companies not going to open back up after this because they're not going to want to give them all the money to replace people just working and none of the money didn't have enough money for their company to survive. See, the big time companies got all the big money and that wasn't what it was for. So that's why you got to look out for yourself. Build something that you own so that the money comes to you and you're not trying to be part of the norm. Let the norm do what the norm do and let you do what you do best. Because see, if anything is done wrong, it will not last. It won't last at all. So let's work on those paradigm shifts. Let's do mind transformation. Let's be open to things that's happening around us. It's not a scam. See, when you get in scam and you won't know it. If I give you a perfect idea of a scam, and I think I'm able to say that, on the public because it's already public information. You Google Abraham Kennard out of Atlanta, Georgia. A perfect example of a scam. And it also shows people that greed will destroy you. So it created not only a scam, it created the greed within our churches. It showed greed. $3,000 and you'll get 500,000. Okay, so they wouldn't put 3,000 and get to 500,000. They want to put in 5 or 6 $3,000 position to get more $500,000 position. So it showed the greed as well. So those are the type of things that get people all the time. But let's get back with the Houston Wall Street movement. The doors are still open. You can go to the website, wealthcreatorchange.com, and you can click on events and Wealth Creator. You can get signed up. You can join the business. And for the people that's having money problems and always thinking about money, but it takes money to do anything that we do. We're going to spend it coming in. We're going to spend it going out. But let us show you through our financial program to where you can earn the money to fund your company. So you don't have to wait till you can get a loan from the bank. You can do it simultaneously. You can earn money over here and you can learn how to build your business to become a successful business over here. Do it simultaneously. See? So that's what I was glad to talk to you about today. I encountered a lot of it over the few days that I was out of town, scams and pyramids. And, I hadn't heard that type of stuff in a long time, but it still exists. And so, I had to get past how I felt about it And I said, look, there's no such thing. You know, and I gave them all my information to listen in on my calls. And I got to work on that a little better to get people to invite. So they have to be my friends on Facebook or YouTube. And I don't know if we get a notification that I'm going live, but I have all that worked out by Monday. So I can actually get people to watch us. If you're not my friend, you can be my friend or whatever. Okay. And if you already in business and you want to brand your company to you and you own, because that's what I'm working on now. Miss Martina, she don't know a lot of stuff that's going on in my head, but we have a little talk and you know, get them going out. But you know, it's a lot of things that I'm gonna have to get done, and because I'm serious about my company and where it's going, and I want to teach others based on my success. You know, if I can show you my success, then you will see your success in what you're trying to do. And we're going to get that business done to where it's making you money, monetize all of the. We got all kind of good information, But you know, it takes a willing mind and a person that's consistent, coachable, and in knowledge you can always learn, and you don't have to get it all in the beginning. Be coachable and do a step by step. Hey, let's take care of this. See, if you never start, don't worry about being platinum. You got to start over here and go up to platinum. Everybody wants to start and they want knowledge all about platinum. There's a process to get to platinum, and we take you through the process. It's better to be coachable so that you'll be in the right position at the right time. So always victory. I see everybody at the top. Thank you.